Today I'm going to show you guys how to tow a Triumph Bonneville Bobber. Alright guys, super quick video on how to tow your Triumph Bonneville Bobber, or how to strap it down rather. So I'll go through where I strap to avoid any kind of damage or premature wear on the bike, and then also what I use in terms of equipment. So first place to strap to, secure your front end. You can use a wheel chock. It isn't necessarily something that you have to use, but it does make life a little easier if you're loading it by yourself like I am. I go around here and I'm always careful whenever I'm loading anywhere around here. I'm looking for speed sensors, brake lines, ABS sensors, anything like that. So on this side we are totally clear. And you'll notice that there are no hooks on my strap. It's what's called a endless loop ratchet strap. On all of our straps you want to try and do 45 degrees forward and 45 degrees outwards. Just like that. The reason why we're strapping down here, I know a lot of guys strap up top at the forks, is because if you're strapping here, you got to really push it down, or things can bounce around or come loose, and it causes, like, your suspension is made to just be a spring, right? It compresses, comes out, compresses, comes out. You're not meant to keep that spring just compressed for long periods of time. Like, we're going to be towing this bike for hours. Your suspension is not made for that. You're going to cause premature wear. It's not good. Your seals don't need that extra pressure. Versus strapping from down here, your suspension is still going to go up and down over all the bumps and work exactly how it should. Now, for the front here, you can see again, from the forks, be careful not to touch any hoses. Be careful the exhaust pipe is hot. Really, we could mount this a little bit further back, but I don't want to be risking rubbing along the exhaust pipe, so right here is good and clear. On the other side, same thing, so we avoid any ABS or speed sensor wires. 45 degrees forward, 45 degrees out. And here's the endless loop ratchet strap and how it works. Let's see if I can show you with one hand. So these are our soft loops. I use these in place of anchors. I think they have a 5,000 pound working weight capacity, so I'm not too worried about it. All right, so now you can see I've threaded this around the frame. You just straighten it out. You never want your ties to be curled or anything. Okay, now it's nice and straight. Okay, so now we just thread it through here. Not the most graceful with one hand, but doing what I can here. And I'll keep it a tiny bit loose because, again, it's a closed circle, so it can't escape here, right? We can put all of our weight, leaning the bike from side to side, rocking it. Nothing is going to make this escape this closed circle. And then what I do with this extra slack, let me see if I can show you. Hopefully you guys can see this. Curl it up. Okay, make a circle. Reach through the circle to make another circle. I'll do it with a little more slack so you can see. You reach through the first circle, make a second circle, pull that through, reach through the second circle, pull your first one through, and there you go. And then what I do is just take this, I'll put it in here, and then I'll just crank it one or two more times. And now your bike isn't going anywhere. It literally physically can't escape because it has a closed belt all around it. And the reason why we use 4 straps instead of 2, should anything fail on this strap, that bike still can't go anywhere. Should anything fail on this strap, that bike still can't go anywhere. It has a second strap for backup. And the other reason why we use 2 is because if I have to start swerving or anything, the front end is secured. Then we have a pivot point, and the back end isn't. So the bike can actually start fishtailing on the platform, end up scratching up your exhaust pipes. By having both the front part of the pivot here secured and the actual frame of the bike secured, the bike can't fishtail all over the place. It is totally secure, totally not moving in any direction whatsoever.